Yeah.
Okay, let's start from the bottom. You have cranberry scones. This one will be ricotta and spinach fete. Here you have mini quiche with onions on the top and with turkey. Roast beef mini croissant. Apple and almond frangipane. Brownie in a cup. 2 chocolate with nuts. Baklava macaron and salted caramel macaron.
Sweet.